Oh, that's why. Alright, now I'm live on fucking, the fuck? Where's my full @ there? Alright, I'm streaming live on Twitch too. To nobody. But whatever. Like, holy fuck, can January, like, calm the fuck down, please? Like, we had the Maduro extraction, to say, put it mildly. Sorry, I'm gonna buy a boom mic, a mic stand, and probably upgrade from the Blue Yeti mic for, I don't know, something better. Ask ChatGPT for some, can you hear that? Me snapping? For a better mic option. So as I was saying, we've had the Maduro kidnapping. Then the next week we literally had the ICE protester shooting. ICE provocateur, I guess you could say. Iran has been like non-stop, and now I'm hearing that strikes into Iran may be fucking imminent. Because the regime is like getting desperate, and apparently they're stacking up bodies, like tens of thousands of people have been killed at this point. Like, I don't know what you would surgically strike at this point. Because I imagine what the regime would do at this point was like take a bunch of people hostage and hold them in the at like police centers or security forces barracks as like, you know, collateral damage. I should probably just get like a fucking browser at this point. Nope, wrong one. Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, now they're investigating Jerome Powell. Okay, what the fuck is this about? Hold up. Something, there was an investigation into him launched.
On Friday, the Department of Justice served the Federal Reserve with grand jury subpoenas, threatening a criminal indictment related to my testimony before the Senate Banking Committee last June. That testimony concerned in part a multi-year project to renovate historic Federal Reserve office buildings. I have deep respect for the rule of law and for accountability in our democracy. No one, certainly not the chair of the Federal Reserve, is above the law. But this unprecedented action should be seen in the broader context of the administration's threats and ongoing pressure. This new...
Oh boy. Federal Reserve chairman going after the sitting president. Cue libertarians screeching that we're about to have a coup.
It is not about my testimony last June or about the renovation of the Federal Reserve buildings. It is not about Congress's oversight role. The Fed, through testimony and other public disclosures, made every effort to keep Congress informed about the renovation project. Those are pretexts. The threat of criminal charges is a consequence of the Federal Reserve setting interest rates based on our best assessment of what will serve the public, rather than following the preferences of the president. This is about whether the Fed will be able to continue to set interest rates based on evidence and economic conditions, or whether instead monetary policy will be directed by political pressure or intimidation. I have served at the Federal Reserve under 4 administrations, Republicans and Democrats alike. In every case, I have carried out my duties without political fear or favor, focused solely on our mandate of price stability and maximum employment. Public service sometimes requires standing firm in the face of threats. I will continue to do the job the Senate confirmed me to do, with integrity and a commitment to serving the American people.
Okay, so he's coming out very defiant of this on the Federal Reserve Twitter account. Oh boy. I don't know if anybody's seen this. Let me see if I can find the fucking video. Oh my god, I fucking found it. First thing. I don't know who the heck made this. Oh yeah.
There's not much time.
Okay, to sum up this entire video, it is one long-form libertarian animated video about why the Federal Reserve is bad.
Ignore this out. I just hope Dream is doing okay.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, his dog got repoed.
You, my pretty.
Why is the quality so fucking low? Jesus Christ.
Yep, he is. I'm sure he is.
This must be like a ripped video replay of it. I don't know where the rest,
You put it on his tab. Little something for yourself. Wait. You know,
I'm just remembering now he put like it on his tab. What the fuck?
I just thought of something. If I got this money from the bank, and the bank got it from the Federal Reserve dump trucks, go on. Then where does the Federal Reserve get their money? Real nice time, ladies. Real nice. Now, excuse me while I borrow some tea.
What the f-
Say, Hartman, why am I wearing a burglar bikini top?
That's a little bit too on brand for libertarians.
Because no one is allowed inside the Fed. Not you, not me, no American citizen, no duly elected member of our Congress, not the Supreme Court, not the Supreme Court.
What do you mean, like, let in there? I'm sure if a congressman wanted to go in there, it's just the Federal Reserve is like a way more mundane thing that Americans don't care about. Like, nobody knows what the Federal Reserve is on a day-to-day basis. Only libertarians do. I remember somebody tweeting out a point that, like, if any random school student just got, like, the Federal Reserve as, like, a research topic assigned to him, or he randomly chose it for some reason in, like, high school or middle school, and he went online, he's going to be inundated with libertarian screeds against the Federal Reserve and not be able to find something that's, you know, not that libertarians complaining about the Federal Reserve.
Court, not the Justice Department, not the CIA, DIA, FBI, ATF, ETE, NBC, not even G.O.D. How come the government?
I remember that part.
Its own building? Government. The Fed is a private bank owned by private stockholders.
It's not a private bank. It's owned in part with the U.S. government. So the U.S. government has ownership of the bank, and they get to appoint its chairman. I don't know about the rest of the board members. So it's this private government collaboration, not a purely private bank.
Not let the name federal fool you. This place is about as Federal Express.
No, it's federal.
A private bank? But
It's just been given so much autonomy because that's kind of the point of what it was. A progressive era institution that's supposed to operate technocratically above politics.
private? Shh. Best to keep your voice down, pal.
This is Ethan, Federal Reserve.
Hey, Bill here, First National.
Ethan, I can't think of anybody because when this thing came out 15 years ago, 2026, it would have been like 2011. So that would have been, wouldn't it have been Janet Yellen yet, or was it still Ben Bernanke then at that point?
How are you?
Good, good. We're running a little low on money.
No problem. How much you need?
Oh, how does 20 million sound? What?
Excellent.
Quantitative easing, that's what this is referring
Should
to.
know it first thing tomorrow.
Wait, he can just call up the Fed and ask for more money and they give him whatever they want? No, pal. The Fed don't give the banks money. The Fed loans the banks money.
And also loans take out, take on bonds from the U.S. government which yield interest, like T-bills. It's like pretty safe. It's a really safe investment. I think there was like something about like you could only like 10% of bank could only have like 10% of its assets in Federal Reserve securities, and then that got lifted, and now a bunch of banks are on way more. So it is this thing where a bunch of banks are over leveraged on the security of the federal government.
Banks have to pay it back with interest. Come on, time to go. Wait.
Yeah, and then we also pay interest on bonds given to
I
banks.
still don't understand. Where does the Fed get their money? I mean, if they're a private bank. You said they're a private bank, right?
He's going to go to the Treasury and say, oh, we print it.
Okay, so who puts money into the Fed bank?
it's not actual like dollars on demand at this point. At this point, like if a bank is like running on low on cash, I think they'll actually buy some. Like, here's an interesting question. If a bank is low on paper cash, can they buy notes from the U.S. Treasury? This would be a weird question, but I'm pretty sure quantitative easing is like all electronic. It's all behind closed doors. No, a physical bank, commercial bank is not, that is low on paper cash, cannot buy notes directly from the U.S. Treasury. The U.S. Treasury, specifically through the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, produces Federal Reserve notes, paper currency, but it does not sell or distribute them directly to individual commercial banks. Here's how the process usually works. The Federal Reserve, the central bank of the States, determines the need for new currency and places orders with the BEP. The BEP prints the notes and delivers them to Federal Reserve banks, 12 regional reserve banks. When a commercial bank like your local branch of Chase, Wells Fargo, needs more physical cash, for example, because it's running low due to high customer withdrawals during holidays or other busy periods, it orders currency from its regional Federal Reserve Bank. Okay, so he has a point here. Federal Reserve prints physical cash, gives it to the bank. So that's interesting to know. Cash, new or recirculated fit notes to the commercial bank, typically charging the bank's reserve account at the Fed for the face value of the currency. Armored carriers often handle these physical transport. Banks can also deposit excess cash back to the Fed, which processes it, checking for fitness and genuineness, and recirculates usable notes. All right, so Fed acts as a big like recycler for physical currency. The system ensures a steady supply of currency across the country. The Treasury BEP role is strictly production. They hand off the finished notes to the Fed for distribution. Direct purchases from the Treasury by commercial banks do not exist for physical currency. Note that this is separate from Treasury securities like bonds or bills, which are different financial instruments and follow their own auction process. Does this count as, all right, does this count as quantitative easing? Or does quantitative... That's the follow-up question. The fact that I know about this is why I'm alone in an incel. No, quantitative easing does not count as the same process we discussed earlier, that where physical commercial bank buys or obtains paper cash notes, physical Federal Reserve notes directly from the U.S. Treasury when running low on cash. The two are fundamentally different mechanisms of the U.S. monetary system. What QE Act is a large-scale monetary policy tool used by the Federal Reserve, not commercial banks, and not the Treasury directly selling to them. During QE, the Fed creates new electronic bank reserves, digital money, and uses them to purchase financial assets, primarily long-term U.S. Treasury securities, and mortgage-backed securities from banks, investors, and other institutions in the open secondary market. So buying back U.S. securities. This is done electronically. The Fed credits the seller's bank reserve account at the Fed with newly created reserves. The goal is lower long-term interest rates, increase liquidity in the financial system, encourage lending investment, stimulate the broader economy when short-term rates are really already near zero. It dramatically expands the Fed's balance sheet. Assets like treasuries go up, liabilities like reserves go up. QE is often colloquially called money printing, but it's digital, not physical cash. No new paper notes are printed. Distributed as part of QE. How this differs from physical cash? All right, whatever. Sure, QE Fed creates digital reserves to buy treasuries. QE supports the overall money supply and liquidity, but is not a way for banks to buy notes from the Treasury or restock their vaults. All right, whatever. Okay. Oh, you can already see it. Back up 1 second.
Private bank, right? Okay, so who puts money into the Fed bank?
You don't see it here, but there's an eagle here, and this video is not openly anti-Semitic. I don't know if the creator of it actually is, but it does get into the Red Shield Bank, which is the Rothschild Bank, which barely has any presence here in the U.S. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Holy atomic energy, a discovery more powerful than anything man had yet conceived. It can be used for good or evil. Now, unlike Einstein, the goldsmith's discovery has been kept a closely guarded secret. It was never intended for you to see. This discovery is called fractional reserve banking. In the wrong hands, it's It's more powerful than the nuclear bomb in its ability to completely and utterly destroy a nation who is subjected to its perversion.
Oh my god, fractional reserve banking. There's a Wikipedia page on this shit. People just don't know and don't care about this.
No, 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 no. It is time we stop this evil secret and the men behind it. You're being...
Yeah, the Red Shield, that's the Rothschilds.
Before America is destroyed forever. Believe it, Pat. No, 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 no. I just want my dog back. Damn it.
Well, I don't know. I forget what this guy's name is, but I can definitely like sympathize with him. Like, I don't need this libertarian machinee. We're gonna overthrow the government and destroy the Federal Reserve building. I just want my dog back.
That's it. I give up. Let them live in chains. No, Hardman. The tree of liberty must be refreshed.
Oh my God, Thomas Jefferson. Didn't Thomas Jefferson live through the existence of the first U.S. America state bank?
From time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. Thomas Jefferson? Mr. President, how do I get him to understand? As we did, son, remain vigilant. Too many have hidden the truth, and the light of our liberty dims with every passing day. Quickly, take my horse. Show him. Wait.
What the fuck?
Show me what? Where are we going? Stallion of Liberty! Right on the hoary wind! Oh, where are we? Battle of Waterloo! Hold on, we gotta get through!
Oh yeah, that's right. The Rothschild Bank was funding both sides of the war, yada yada, of Waterloo. I'm not gonna like abstract about that.
Hey, is that the same people? Rich banker men from Germany flying.
I guess the point of that is like, oh, it doesn't matter whether or not the British or the French lose. The Rothschilds will control whichever side there is. So all of this is just a dog and pony show.
They finance both sides of the war. We must hurry. That's him.
Oh yeah, there's the whole narrative about how the French won the Battle of Waterloo. No, the British won the Battle of Waterloo, but Nathan Rothschild's agents were able to get information to him about the status of the battle to him first before the rest of the market, and then started short selling all the bonds he had to start a crash, make everyone fear that, oh no, the French had won, Napoleon had won. Then once the things got to a certain level and before news actually came in that, oh, actually the British have won, then Nathan Rothschild starts buying up all the ones that are now super cheap, and then he becomes super in control of the British government through holding most of the bonds, would then become really valuable because now Napoleon's defeated and everyone has confidence in the British government.
Shoot him! No, I'm not shooting anyone. Damn it, Pop. What? He beat everyone back with the news of the war and told England that Napoleon won. The Red Shield bankers in London pretended that England was doomed and started selling their English stocks. The English went into a selling frenzy to get rid of worthless English money. But the English won, right? Of course they won. But it was a trick by Red Shield. They waited until the stocks plummeted to pennies and then bought England back for nearly nothing. What? They did that? How? When the English leaders found out, they had no choice but to give themselves over to the Red Shield. Their money was gone.
I mean, they don't have to. What they could have done is just said, all right, like, this is a massive insider trading scam. Fuck you, Nathan Rothschild. We have the guns, and we're just going to expropriate all your shit. That's how it could have happened. Like, the only reason that they hold up to it is because of Anglo norms of respecting property. Like, if the government felt like it really fucked over by Nathan Rothschild, they could have just said, all right, all right, Nathan, like, no, you're gonna sell this back for less and you're gonna eat the loss. And fuck you, we've got the guns. Money is only good so much as it can control people with guns.
They were slaves to the Red Shield war debt. Since that time, the English have been paying their national taxes directly to the Red Shield private bankers. The people have no idea.
Okay. How much share of the British National Bank does the Rothschild Bank own? You owns 0% of the Bank of England. Oh, it's still the Bank of England, only referred to as the British National Bank or Central Bank. The Bank of England is wholly owned by the UK government. It has been under fully nationalized since 1946. Interesting. So after World War II, when some people would say the one force who was fighting the Rothschild, aka Hitler, was defeated, they nationalized it because I guess it was under the Labour government. When the post-war Labour government under Clement Attlee bought out all existing private shareholders. So this immediately flies in the face of what this guy's going on about right now. Now he bought them out, but that's kind of what you have to do in Britain, where private property has to be respected. At least for, you know, anybody above being an absolute, who's not a political enemy these days. Today, its capital is held by the Treasury Solicitor on behalf of Her Majesty's Treasury, making it a public institution accountable to Parliament. There are no private shareholders, family owners, or corporate stakes like those seen in some other entities. This is directly confirmed by the bank's official website and its governance explanations. It explicitly addresses and debunks myths about private family ownership, including the notion of controlling by families like the Rothschilds. Before 1946, the bank was a private corporation with shareholders starting from its founding in 1694, and private individuals or firms could hold bank stock. The Rothschild family, specifically the British national brands N.M. Rothschild and Sons, had historical ties and influence in the 19th century. They helped avert financial crises, supplying gold in 1825 to 26, and the family members like Alfred de Rothschild served as directors. Rothschilds likely held shares as private investors during that era, as many wealthy individuals and institutions. However, any such holdings ended with nationalization in 1946, when the government compensated and acquired all outstanding shares from around 17,000 holders, most of them small accounts. The Rothschilds operate private investment banks, which are family controlled but unrelated to central bank ownership. No crow. All right.
But the bankers bragged about what they did to us, laughing at us all the way to the bank.
Why, it's the best business I've
There he is, Nathan Rothschild. So he actually names him here.
ever done. If I can control a nation's wealth, I care not who makes its laws.
Oh, is this what Jefferson wanted to show me? No, look. They're in America, too? The Red Shield
Nowadays.
banks are here, Pie. Seeking a way to conquer our American dream. A dream you have, Pie. A dream of free men.
The Bogandovs send their regards.
Many times it failed because Jefferson and the Patriots
Hey.
vowed to stop the evil.
I don't know, have you seen this video, this libertarian screed against the Federal Reserve from like a decade and a half ago? I remember finding this when I was, I don't know, I was like in high school or something. I think I was in like, must have been like 2013, 2014 when I was in high school. And I found this, and it's just one giant like conspiracy video against the Red Shields. It keeps on saying Red Shields. It doesn't call it the Rothschild Bank. You know, the infamous bank that a lot of people would say controls all of the entire world.
Tyrants at all costs. By
What the
authority of eternal God, he would not let the bankers win here. To preserve our independence, we must not let our rulers load us with perpetual debt. We must make our choice between economy and liberty or profusion and servitude. Wow. I place economy among the first and most important of Republican virtues, and public debt is the greatest of the dangers to be feared. It is incumbent on every generation to pay its own debts as it goes.
We must have a central bank to secure
Oh, it's like Alexander Hamilton.
this country's finances.
If the American people ever allow private banks to control the issue of their money, first by inflation and then by deflation, the banks and corporations that will grow up around them will deprive the people of their property until their children will wake up homeless on the very continent their fathers conquered.
Jefferson, you're mad. This country will have a central bank.
Who's that?
And we did, and I think it was set up on either under Washington or Adams, and Jefferson didn't get rid of it. It took Andrew Jackson to get rid of
America's
it.
first Secretary of Treasury. Alexander Hamilton? Not for long. Aaron Burr, Thomas Jefferson's vice president. They didn't take too kindly to our first Sec Treasury.
Okay, now the actual story behind this is actually, no, Aaron Burr was probably trying to aim off to the side, and this was just like a bravado ceremony that you're just supposed to show up and fire at each other, but not actually try and shoot each other.
Sweet shot, Burr. The first attempt at the central bank only lasted 20 years and we shut it down. But the bankers tried again against old Hickory President Andrew Jackson.
You are
This is based off an actual like comic cartoon that was published, I'm pretty sure.
A den of vipers and thieves. I intend to rout you out, and by the eternal God, I will rout you out.
After surviving an assassination attempt, Jackson finally defeated the bank in 1836.
God, that was gruesome.
When asked what was the greatest accomplishment in his life, Old Hickory replied,
I killed the bank.
and those were his last words.
I like how tubby this guy is.
I killed the bank. And with real money backed with real gold, our country experienced the greatest boom in any nation's history. Oh, it was beautiful, pal.
That would have happened without a central bank.
But the bankers, greedy for more power and wealth, were concocting their most ambitious plan yet to once and for all
The creature from Jekyll Island.
take control of the finances of the United States. In 1910, a secret meeting was held at the J.P. Morgan estate on Jekyll Island off the coast of Georgia. This meeting was so secretive, so concealed from government and public knowledge that the 10 attendees used
I think it was like hosted by the government. It was hosted under Theodore Roosevelt. Probably, I think.
I am clearly the richest man, so I should be the one to run the super secret central bank. I own all the oil in America.
I do appreciate these cute names he gives for various business magnates.
Clearly richer than you will ever be, hula girl. I should run the super secret central bank. You're nothing compared to me, lube job. I shall run the secret bank.
Silence!
Supreme Master Leader, I didn't know you were gonna be here.
I'm not. Neither are you, dumbass.
Oh yeah, right. He's so smart.
None of you shall run the bank. We have failed in the past because of openness. This time, the key
becomes worth less than the one before.
He's talking about inflation at this point.
Merry Christmas. What in the hell is that? That is how our government now must pay back these debts to the Fed. Your taxes do not go to your government. They don't? It's the greatest theft in human history.
Yes, we pay interest on our debts. Woo, this is really shocking and scary. And then the rest of it goes to Medicare, Medicaid, the military, and then the other penny shit that pennies and dimes that Elon Musk was going after with Doge.
But, okay, I mean, I sort of get what you're saying, but it's also confusing. And really, Hardman, I don't see how it affects me at all. If I had more money, none of this would have happened. Hardman? 1955? Wow, what are we doing here? Oh, a little bit of shopping. Here, hold this. Bet on the gas, 23 cents. Postage stamp, 3 cents. Ounce of gold, $35. Hot baby. Priceless.
What the fuck? Okay, now he's gonna talk about inflation.
Hey, Hardman, I need my car, man.
Oh, was
Oh,
that
Jesus!
Michael J? Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah,
You
inflation.
agree that you have the same exact things you had in 1955?
Also, like, the housing is not the one to be applied to, because there's also the issue of, you know, land is not easily movable, like physical objects like gas or phones, population increases, immigration, as well as people living longer affect this more than this shit.
Yeah, 1 stamp, 1 gallon of gas, 1 ounce of gold, and 1 home. Wow, we just made a lot of money.
Right.
Oh, that's funny.
Gotta pay your taxes. Bet it's nice to have made all that.
All right, enough of talking about this. So, like, this is interesting. Is the Federal Reserve Chair openly putting out a defiant, I'm gonna call it limp-wristed, a mildly defiant video on their official Twitter account. Okay, where the fuck are the libertarians screeching nonstop about that? Who stole the American dream? Ben Bernanke, Janet Yellen, Jerome Powell. Oh, damn, he did less than Bernanke with quantitative easing, at least by this. So he's not as bad. He's worse than Yellen, but not as bad as Bernanke. Also, the housing crisis was due in part because the federal government was forcing banks at gunpoint with law to lower their standards to give out loans to Hispanics and black people because George Bush thought that would make them conservative. Don't criminally indict Jerome Powell. School walkout Monday. Spread the... Oh, that's cute. Oh, I guess he's saying like, he's doing this as a spoof, like how some kids like were supposed to do school walkouts in favor of gun control. Girls with a Time Machine. Oh, I'm your granddaughter. Really? Boys with the Time Machine. Jekyll Island 1910. Trust me, great-grandfather. We have to do this if you say so. iFunny watermark. Downvote. The only pretext in this instance is a $2.5 billion used on a reconstruction project of a rather small building in Washington, D.C., the U.S. Federal Reserve. Someone must stand account for this type of abuse that taxpayer dollars in the Republic. Please advise the renovations that require $2.5 billion. Outline your cost to American taxpayer and judge if it is worth it. All right. Although I'm gonna be honest. This does sound like Trump pretext. To finally get rid of Powell and then put in somebody who's going to jack up interest rates. But I don't know how much power the chairman has over the rest of the board. I can't believe you would use taxpayer money to take our make our public infrastructure better. What the fuck? This is the ex-director. Are you being sarcastic? I can't tell. Bushmaster, this video is not having the effect you thought it would. It just makes you look guilty. No, it makes it look like there's discontent within the executive fucking branch. Shut the fuck up. You lowered interest rates 5 times to try and juice the economy for Biden re-election, but now you won't do it at all. Pure politics in a job that's supposed to be apolitical. I don't know about that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they give some slight cuts because he was afraid of Trump. Oh my god. Oh, what is this shit? End the Fed. Yeah, there you go. End the Fed. Woodrow Wilson sold America like a stock and gave control to the powers that be. J.P. Morgan, Baron Rothschild. Nathan would definitely been dead now. Jacob Schiff, Paul Warburg, John D. Rockefeller. You want a real political change? Repeal the Federal Reserve Act of 1913. That's not happening. It was only an act that created it. Now I think about that, yeah, but I thought it would have been like constitutionally enshrined at this point. I guess that makes it easier to get rid of. Oh yeah, the creature from Jekyll Island. Freak the fuck out and panic, sell everything now. It's fucking over, Warren Buffett. Aw, cute. God forbid the Fed should ever be held accountable for anything, although I'd personally pick something else to put before grand juries, such as the Fed's idiotic QE and ZERP policies. Oh, AI video, that's cute. Jay Powell saved us during COVID. He deserves better. Oh. All right. There's one person to actually stand up for Jerome Powell.
Pal, all I heard from that speech is one thing. That I'm too late. Cut the rates and shut up. I want my fucking old season.
Old season? Who the fuck is this guy? Crypto Insights. Why am I not surprised? We ride with Powell. Okay. Founder, liquidity VC, newsletters, exact sum, crypto trade on poly markets. What the fuck? You should launch a meme coin as a way to fight Trump. Yeah, that's the way to do it. You gave out your shitcoin, Trump. I'm gonna give out a Federal Reserve shitcoin. Bitcoin fixes that. Well, okay, wait. What the fuck? Is this the Bitcoin exchange? What the fuck is this shit? Catholic Bitcoin. What the fuck? Bitcoin for corporations. Oh god, who posted their whole
doesn't grow on trees. But the truth is that the money and slap your currency on an account.
Oh my god. This is like somebody going after a Federal Reserve chair. This is like a libertarian's wet fucking dream. I'm not fucking leaving. I guess that's on point.
Fucking 30 points, KG. Right? I see you out there when the fucking stadium's all booing you. You're 30 up, you're still going full tilt. Let's see what has Vegas got you guys at tonight? Take a look. Let's see.
Are you serious? You gonna put us up right here?
Look at this shit. The six.
I have no idea what's going on here. If you are employed right now, it is a good idea to hug your job very tightly tomorrow and the day after and the day after that and hold on and on. If you're not employed, you should change that immediately. We are so fucked. I'm guessing this guy would be on a trans flag, terminally unemployed undergraduate, bunny girl fail boy. What the fuck? I should buy more gold. I'm not fucking leaving. Yeah. Lawyer I'm gonna give the harsh opinion that we, considering how much money we are just blowing right now, and now Trump wants to add $500 billion to the defense budget. Yeah, we probably do need really high interest rates right now. Powell summoning legions of bond traders to steepen the yield curve to Valhalla.
Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Whopper, 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 hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
Better own Bitcoin. Apparently there's a coup going on. Oh my god, it's Baked Alaska. Talk about a blast, a decade-old blast from the past. Pump My Shady Rocks shit. What the fuck? That's Hexath. Who's that in the background? Oh, and meme JD Vance. All right. Hold up. Let's see here. I'm a red-headed libertarian. Which one? That does not narrow things down at all. I guess I should give her a follow. Spaces X Josie. She's with Chimcast now. 1786 autodidact soccer mom. Yeah. She's pointing. The first casualty of the American religion was a young boy named Christopher, 11 days old, to Boston. Oh yeah, she's originally from Boston, but I think she moved south to Florida. Let's get this bread. Edelman. What is this? So she hasn't commented on this. I'm surprised. I can't believe I've been ranting for now 36 minutes about the Federal Reserve. So she hasn't commented on this yet. Man, what the fuck is she selling these days? A woman shared that what she buys with EBT. This is 9 hours ago. When was this other? When was this? 1 hour ago. Maybe she's asleep because she's a mom. We will all be following my Jemmy new account Soleniath. Alright, fine, sure. What the fuck? Who's this? Elf Supreme Leader of the Democratic Republic of Elfstan. What is this shit? Oh my god, it's looming.
Here we are. And if you, in fact, if you look, come to think of it, well, I gotta look at this myself.
Peekaboo!
I need to DM this to myself.
Peekaboo!
Here we are. And if you, in fact, if you look,
hold up. Let me just make sure that nobody else can see this shit. Oh no, I'm DMing it to myself. Fuck. It made me change account. Whatever. Oh yeah, I'm on my actual Twitter account, but AUKUS Gaming, U.S. Air Force plane entering Iran in airspace now. It's a KC-130. What the fuck is it gonna do? Like, that's kind of dangerous. I wonder if it's a spoof and it's not like, if it was entering Iranian airspace, it would have turned off its fucking transponder. Oh yeah, that's right. What's her face is in Texas now. Oh, and Bald Nemi. All right, back to the other account. But seriously, can January like fucking stop for 5 seconds? What the fuck? What?
Spitting on us because I know you like it, you little slut. I don't know why I said that. I'm really sorry. That was not appropriate.
What did she say in the beginning?
Spitting on us because I know you like it, you little slut.
Shondo, no, do not encourage the freaks.
Who is the most popular VTuber in FaZe Connect?
The most popular VTuber in FaZe Connect is Pipkin Pippa. However, I disagree.
What the fuck? I mean, yeah, I think she has got the most YouTube subs.
Cruz, 120,000 subscribers.
What the fuck?
Anya Nyabis, 36 apple juice.
Oh, she's the VTuber that was not able to debut with the rest of Face Saga for some reason.
Wide. 1. Mint Phantom. 80.
Okay, that's funny.
Who is the most popular?
Okay, what the fuck else is here? Oh, this is pretty.
So they're always coming up with, no, it's not the
Units.
No, it's not
Concubines.
No, it's not
Mongolia.
It's actually really complicated. No, it fucking isn't at all.
Units.
Running society.
Concubines.
Need to shut the fuck up.
Mongolia.
Need to be imprisoned for the most part. And we would live in paradise.
Under the mandate of heaven.
It's literally that simple.
Fill in what is what there. I can fill in those blanks pretty easily. I don't know about you. I'm not agreeing with him. That's what we need to do, but funny nonetheless. Oh god, this fucking Greenland bullshit. I wish Trump was like not this fucking stupid. Whatever. Let's just get the let me actually go to fucking OSINT, bro, first and see what the fuck's happening. Oh yeah, this shit.
I didn't like Exxon's response. You know, we have somebody that wanted, I'd probably be inclined to keep Exxon out. I didn't like their response.
Exxon, I guess, doesn't want to invest or try and revitalize Venezuela's oil industry. What the fuck is this? President Donald Trump reports that Iran approached the United States yesterday in an attempt to restart nuclear negotiations with Trump, saying maybe we'll meet with them. Iran wants to negotiate. Yes, we. Let me just listen to it.
With Iran? Yeah, do you think they want to engage diplomatically with you? They do. They called. They called you? Is it yesterday? Is it still an option? Iran called to negotiate. Yesterday. Yesterday, the leaders of Iran called. They want to negotiate. I think they're tired of being beat up by the United States. Are you sure you need on that call? Iran wants to negotiate. Yes. We may meet with them. I mean, a meeting is being set up, but we may have to act because of what's happening before the meeting. But a meeting is being set up. Iran called. They want to negotiate.
Okay, so if they're that desperate that after everything has happened, that Iran is wanting to do nuclear negotiations again to sort of like, I don't know, try and pull what Delcy Rodriguez is doing in Venezuela, where we don't overthrow the regime, but the Ayatollah regime like bends to America's will now. Or maybe negotiate some peaceful transition to democracy or whatever, with or without the Shah. I wonder, has he like taken a position of like, it's like, if it asks to be returned as its monarch, I will serve as a monarch under a democratic constitutional order. If they do not want a monarch, I will still come back to try and lead Iran. All right, let me ask this question. God damn it. It really doesn't like having, no, you don't need to see my shit. What's going on here? So I'm just wondering, like, what are his intentions? Does he solely want to be the monarch? Because that mean he could just be like a top, like a head, a constitutional head. But he'd probably need like guys underneath him. Thank you, X, for searching through everything. He has been talking a lot as of late. Referendum and secular democracy. So, if he wants to be a monarch, he understands he can't be like as dictatorial as his father was. The exiled son of Iran/Shah has not explicitly stated that he wants to return to exclusively as a monarch. Instead, his public statements consistently emphasize willingness to return and lead a transitional process towards secular democracy, with the ultimate form of government, whether constitutional monarchy, republic, or otherwise, to be determined by the Iranian people through a free referendum or ballot box. He has described his role as facilitating regime change and peaceful transition rather than imposing a hereditary monarchy, and has repeatedly framed this as prioritizing self-determination and freedom over restoring the past. For instance, in interviews and op-eds, Pahlavi has said he is preparing to return to stand with the Iranian people when the moment of a successful national transition arrives, but stresses that this is about securing a democratic future for all Iranians, without forcing a monarchical system. Okay, so he's not dead set on, I want to be a monarch, but I imagine there are tons of people who said, yes, we'll have you a constitutional monarch. And that could be a sweet gig for him because he doesn't actually have to, he can just be a ceremonial head of government. Or head of state. But I imagine he'll probably want to like get like some hands in like, can we have like some secular liberal people running this country? He also noted that in older statements such as a 1995 interview that he would only accept a role as Shah if it were purely a constitutional monarch chosen by the people, underscoring his deference to democratic processes. All right, so he knows he can't be like, he's not going to be an absolute monarch. More recently, amid ongoing protests, he has positioned himself as ready to lead a final battle alongside Iranians upon his return, but always in the context of overthrowing the current regime and enabling a voter-decided future. Interesting. Oh, god damn it. No. What else has happened? President Donald Trump posts a fake image from Wikipedia labeling him the acting president of Venezuela. Cute. Very cute. We've already been over this. Oh yeah, this. Let's listen to this in full.
Have they crossed your red line yet to trigger a response? No, they're starting to, it looks like, and there seem to be some people killed that aren't supposed to be killed. These are violent, if you call them leaders, I don't know if they're leaders or just they rule through violence. But we're looking at it very seriously. The military's looking at it. And we're looking at some very strong options. We'll make a determination.
Keeping the Iranians on edge, just like, what is it, madman tactics, or what's the word? Strategic ambiguity, that's the term here. Oh yeah, and this attack that happened in, or probable attack, possible not attack now, like, this is more like just like a curse of like modern America, is that there was a pro-monarchist anti-regime rally, and then some guy was going with an anti-regime but anti-monarchy truck through that area, and then he drove through a bunch of people. But it looks like the crowd may have agitated him first, so it may have been like a freak reaction to the mob. I don't know, maybe they'll, the cops will like, I don't know, maybe they'll charge him for like knowingly going to agitate. We'll see what happens, but like OSINT defenders like saying that probably wasn't, seemingly more likely this was not an attack. It looks like just like a protest gone, no Shah, no regime, no repeat of 1953. What does it say? Did it say no Allah? No mullah. Alright, so people were attacking him in his fucking U-Haul. I don't know what that says in Persian. Alright. So the police were detaining him after that drove through. Alright, probably for his own protection at this point. So, lawyer up, buddy. Yada yada yada. Yeah, I was saying, this is after, like, some of the things were, stripped off him, so I guess he was just trying to get the fuck out of there. It was breaking back and forth, so, it's looking at me like he may have been, like, panicking. With ongoing internet blackout, which is now also affecting Starlink, one of the only means of getting information out of the country since the blackout was put in place 3 days ago is becoming more and more difficult to determine what footage is old and new from anti-government demonstrations in Iran. There has been almost nothing that has come out of the country since overnight on Saturday. Man, does anybody have a fucking satellite phone out of there? Shocking amount of disinfo around Iran is actively being pushed by accounts that just don't know what's going on and refuse to admit when they're called out. Alright. Interesting flight by U.S. Navy PA Poseidon Maritime Patrol and surveillance aircraft earlier today in the eastern Mediterranean just to the southeast of Crete, possibly searching for a Russian submarine or other vessel near the Aegean. Possibly. Iran is looking at freedom, perhaps like never before. The USA stands ready to help President Donald J. Trump. I mean, I hope so. It'd be nice to get rid of another anti-American regime. Heavy gunfire from Thursday protests. Sounds dicey. Maybe this might actually quell the protests if they're willing to like gun down these people. Alright, fine. Alright, U-Haul Drive, Philadelphia Sheriff warns ICE agents amid well, what the fuck did this fucker say? Let's see here. What was this? This was from 2 days ago. But now ICE's Philadelphia Sheriff Rochelle Bayo should resign before she embarrasses herself. Arresting officers, try it, see what happens. The Trump administration is not backing down on this shit. They may be getting overwhelmed from point to point, but they're not like gonna like compromise at this point. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons challenged her on Fox. Let's see here. At January 8th press conference, Sheriff Bilal joined DA Larry Krasner, district attorney for whatever county Philadelphia is in, slammed ICE tactics after a fatal shooting in Minneapolis, vowing to unmask and arrest agents who commit crimes in Philadelphia. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons challenged her on Fox News, while ICE's account demanded her resignation and warned against pitting local against federal officers. The clash highlights rising friction in the sanctuary city as federal deportations intensify through Philadelphia. Police distance itself, though Philadelphia police distance itself and no incidents have yet occurred. I mean, this is like two dogs barking at each other at this point, but like, please, for the love of God, fucking do this and watch Trump just like, all right, Insurrection Act, motherfuckers, give him the fucking bait that he wants. Or not even bait, give him the casus belli. I fucking dare you. Brown Test 2 developers apologize for content changes and what the fuck is this petty bullshit? I don't know about what Brown Test 2 is. I think it's some sort of gotcha game. What the fuck is log regime? Whatever. All right, now Clash Report. What the fuck are like the last few things that have happened? Oh yeah, that's right. Today, the duration of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine has surpassed the length of Eastern Front of World War II. Very good, Russia. Very good. Or good job, Putin. Oh god. Dozen body piled in Iran's Karzik Forensic Medicine Institute, believed to be protesters killed in a recent security crackdown. Mogues are reportedly overwhelmed with families forced to search through bodies to identify loved ones. 100 estimated killed. Alright, let me just turn this off for a second and see what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, that's corpses. Yeah, people are looking through it. Guy with a ponytail, interestingly enough. That was weird. Oh my god, what is this fucking like Microsoft 8 like looking graphics? They're just flashing like pictures of the dead bodies to see if anybody can call it out. God, that is sad. Oh no, god damn it. What's this? NATO's SAC-EU General Alexis Gernich Arctic, U.S. Air Force. Chinese and Russian vessels are not studying seals or polar bears. They're conducting barithmic surveys and trying to figure out how they can counter naval capabilities. This is not for peaceful purposes. Okay. I guess he's towing the line for Trump's pretext to buy Greenland. All right, Israeli security agencies recommend that political leadership not to intervene in events in Iran. Okay. What are the Israeli security agencies referenced here? Security agencies believe that any Israeli intervention in events in Iran would derail the course of the protests. Probably the double could be said for American intervention. All right, Reza Pahlavi and Trump. There's a reason why people around are renaming streets after your name. Okay, anybody who's serious about trying to do anything and get America knows that they have to brown nose Trump, and even Reza knows this. They know that you are totally opposite to Barack Obama or Joe Biden. They know that you are not going to throw them under the bus as they have had before. Your words of solidarity with Iranian people and your administration has had tremendous positive effect. Let's hope that we can permanently seal this legacy by liberating Iran so that they can make Iran great again. I'm prepared to return to Iran as first possible opportunity. I'm already planning on that and the transition team. So he's got a transition team. Hopefully he's actually dotting his I's and crossing his T's if he has the opportunity, so this isn't some slash dad attempt. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity, so you better be prepared, Reza. Mr. Pahlavi, Mr. Your Highness in Waiting. You fuck this up, you're gonna if you get this chance and you fuck it up, you're gonna go down as an infamous figure, even worse than the Ayatollah. Senior Israeli official to pro-Netanyahu journalist Amit Segal. The story of the Iranian regime in its current format is over. It will take as long as it takes, but it will never go back to being what it was. The genie can no longer be put back in the bottle. The assessment is that even if they tried to reverse it, the combination of mass fervor, a massive economic crisis with no visible solution, and an attack Israel believes is bound to come from the United States under President Trump could bring about the change Israel has been waiting for. I would really like to see the Ayatollah's gone and Iran not being in absolutely destitute economic straits. I know that Iranians are prepared to die for this cause, and so am I. But, if you're going to be the figurehead, don't jump in there when it's wrong time, because you could get killed. Some people would say, why aren't you joining them now? Because he's trying to be a fucking figurehead to lead a democratic transition. And he's not solely in it for himself to make himself a monarch again. So he needs to keep himself safe until there's a point where he can fly in, and he doesn't think that he's going to get immediately killed. Maria Barto, Your Highness, when was the last time you were in Iran? It was July of 1997. I'll be there soon. Talking very presumptively here. Inside a mosque. Okay, so they are lighting up fucking mosques. Setting arson to it. Burning mosques, I know that there are actually devout Shiite Iranians that that the regime can actually draw upon. Oh, that guy was trying to hit the chandelier. But I guess if the regime really throws itself into the leaning into Islam as its identity, it's not surprising that people will revolt against it. I don't know. Maybe Reza should come out and say something. I encourage protests against the regime. Please respect houses of worship. Iran is ultimately a Shiite nation in dominance. I know many of you may disagree with that, but we must respect this. He probably should put out something like that. Don't burn down mosques, guys. Even if you don't like the preachers, absolutely licking the Ayatollah's feet. Other people who may just be devout Shiites or devout Muslims may like them, and it will engender ill will against you. All right, California stands in solidarity with the people of Iran who are confronting violent repression, mass internet power shutdowns, and economic collapse imposed by a theocratic authoritarian regime. All right. So, anti-Ayatollah-ism, I'm just making up isms at this point, is a bipartisan issue. The scale and persistent protests across demand full fundamental change after a decade of state violence and denial of basic rights. In support of California's Iranian community in defense of universal human rights, we urge immediate end to violence against civilians and restoration of internet access and respect for Iranian people's right to chart their own future. He is positioning himself for 2028 hard with this shit. Who's this guy? Political figures worldwide backing Hungary's Viktor Orban in a new campaign video.
To all of you.
So we got...
Security
Oh, it's Matteo Salvini. Oh, and Netanyahu, of course.
Viktor Orban has all those qualities. He has the tenacity, the courage.
Alice Weidel in Germany, Santiago Abascal in Japan, Benjamin Yahoo, Herbert Kickel out of Austria. I have no idea who this guy is. From Andrej Babiš, the Czech Republic. Alice Weidel. Okay. Rob Schneider. Who the fuck is Rob Schneider? Why don't I know who this person is? Actor and comedian. What the fuck? That can't be right. Alright, let it go. Okay, maybe. I don't know if he's wearing a hat like that. Okay, interesting.
In Hungary. Hi, this is Rob Schneider.
Dear France in Hungary.
Oh, there's Le Pen. I guess this is Kickel from Österreich in the background there. Vucic. Oh, come on, man. You're a fucking pariah. Oh, and Millet.
And I want to congratulate him, and also to encourage all Hungarians to continue to move forward to protect your great culture and your amazing country.
Hungary also like highest per capita porn star generation in all the European Union, or it's like neck and neck with that and the Czech Republic. What the fuck is this? When was this being fired from? Britain is developing a new tactical ballistic missile. This has got to be some AI slop video. What the fuck is this shit? This is reminding me of the fighters from Battlestar Galactica with the wings all the way in the rear. Britain is developing a new tactical ballistic missile, Nightfall, aimed at giving Ukraine long-range strike capabilities against Russian targets. The missile is reported to have 500-kilometer range and 200 kg warhead, allowing deep strikes on logistics and command sites. All right, if the U.S. won't give them Tomahawks, I guess we'll make something fresh for them. The last 40 hours, Iran has suffered more casualties than America did after the 9/11 attack.
That America did after the 9/11 attack. This is a moment that is
yeah, this is a moment, definitely. Oh, God. Dozens of bodies. Oh, wait, I guess I was just there. Danish MP Rasmus Yarlov. Denmark will not hand over Greenland even if the USA threatens us with nuclear weapons. He's a member of parliament. Is he in the ruling party? Iranian authorities are urging citizens to demonstrate at 2 p.m. tomorrow to show support for Khamenei, and also asking participants to bring the Quran in response to desecration by pro-Shah supporters. I don't know, it's just going in my head, like, if you asked, like, if some reporter asked, like, Reza Pahlavi-Shah, I'm sorry I blanked out like that, like, what would you do? What do you say to these mosques that are getting burned down? Like, let me be explicit. I condemn this torching and desecration of religious worship or religious places. My ideal for Iran is a secular democratic place where all religions are respected, including those of the Shiite or Sunni faiths. And if I were to return and lead Iran, I would give restitution to these mosques destroyed in the chaos here. And I call on all supporters for a free democratic Iran to withhold themselves in their anger from desecrating religious places that are not directly used by the regime. Oh, something out of Germany. Germany's armed forces are facing major credibility crisis after an investigation found dozens of allegations against its 26th Parachute Regiment, the Fallschirmjäger, including sexual harassment, drug use, and far-right extremism, according to the Financial Times. Wow, sounds like a party. The regiment, based in Zweibrücken and numbering around 17,000 soldiers, is deployed in Afghanistan, Mali, and Sudan. Prosecutors are examining more than a dozen criminal cases, while Bundeswehr has investigated 55 suspects. Allegations include Hitler salutes, Nazi-style uniforms, illegal drug use, sexual harassment, anti-Semitic slurs, and rape threats. Sexual harassment against who? What, the female, like, support staff? Allegations include Hitler salute. All right, Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung report. What the fuck is that? Zeitung report described a far-right, openly anti-Semitic clique inside the unit. This has been going on for like a decade at this point. That like the special forces, for some reason, in Germany, keep on attracting fucking Hitlerites. Although I'll just say, it's not surprising that the military would be where you find this place. That, you know, would want, you know, robust nationalism, to put it probably way too charitably. 3-star General Halde Gaunt said it was practically speechless over both abuses and how they were handled. Pro-regime reporters in Iran. He, Trump, can go die. Our lives...
من معترضم ولی بخواد پای این لجنزارا و صهیونیست و سکتوله‌هاش جا باز بشه نه ما هرچی هم با هم دیگه مشکل داشته باشیم.
Hold up. Let me go back so you can actually see this.
من معترضم ولی بخواد پای این لجنزارا و صهیونیست و سکتوله‌هاش جا باز بشه نه ما هرچی هم با هم دیگه مشکل داشته باشیم ولی این که بخواید اینجا قد علم کنید نه ما هستیم.
What the fuck is this music in the background?
جونمون پای این کشور میذاریم.
کشوری به ایران من نمیتونه دست بزنه.
یا فریب خوردن یا کلا از جاهای دیگه اومدن. ما مردم تهرانیم و باششون وایسادیم.
کسی که از این خاک از این مرزبون باشه آرامش مردمش رو به هم نمیزنه.
ارزشو ندارم. ما یکی وجب از خاک ایرانمون رو بهشون نمیدیم. امت هممون فدای رهبرمون.
I guess these are all pro-regime supporters. He, Trump, can go tie our lives for our leader in this country. They rioters should be severely punished. Like our leader said in our dreams, my life is yours. Kamini, I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay. So there are some, again, there is a rural Shiite base that does back up the regime. That's going to be a problem for any democratic transition CNN, would you like to visit Ukrainian president? I would love to, as a sign of support for President Zelensky. I have a great relationship with Zelensky. I admire him, and I have a particular affection for him.
Me encantaría. Como señal de apoyo a...
Okay. All right. So Milei isn't like being anti-Ukraine. Got it. I don't consider that like anything groundbreaking. Although I don't know much about him talking about it to begin with. Senator Graham to Trump. If I were you president, I would kill the leadership that are killing the people. You've got to end this. If this ends well, then peace breaks out. All the state sponsors of terrorism activity stops. Hezbollah, Hamas, they go away. They're not going to go away if the Ayatollah is killed. They still operate independently. They can operate independently without them. And just because of the Ayatollah, get rid of the Ayatollah doesn't mean that the regime doesn't still continue in some way. Israel and Saudi make peace a new day in the Mideast. I have faith in you, Mr. President. I have trust in you. You are the Ronald Reagan plus of our time. End this well. Stand with the people, Mr. President. Let them know you're going to kill their oppressors. Even more explicit about that shit. Okay. Syrian President Ahmed al-Shar. Personally, I grew up in the home of my father, who was a Nasserist. Abdel al-Nasser from Egypt, and a believer in Arab unity, and he was opposed to the regimes that existed in Syria, which turned against unity. Because there was some weird point where Egypt and Syria like decided, all right, we're one country. That didn't last long, but they attempted it. He grew up at home to the Egyptian tune, and we have an attachment to it in a sense of belonging to it. It is true that we turned out a bit different, but the source is one and the same. I don't know where he's going with this. You're more likely to get absorbed by Turkey at this point, bro. Okay, ICE agent falls. Oh, dumbass.
Fucking pussy!
Rather embarrassing.
Pussy! Fucking pussy!
Man, what are you guys doing? What's going on out here? 3 hours ago, I announced a new phase of the international uprising to overthrow Islamic Republic and our beloved Iran. Inside Iran, in addition to seizing and holding central streets of cities, all institutions and agencies responsible for the regime's propaganda of lies and cutting communications are considered legitimate targets. Employers of state institutions and members of the armed security forces have the opportunity to join the people and stand with the nation. or choose to collaborate with the murderers of the people and purchase for themselves the eternal shame and curse of the nation. Outside of... Is he doing this in... Okay, so he's making this address not in English. Good move. Alright, let me just read this out. I'm not going to listen to it. Outside Iran, all Iranian embassies and consulates belong to the people of Iran, and this time has come for them to be adorned with the national flag of Iran instead of the disgraceful flag of the Islamic Republic. We are not alone. Global assistance will arrive soon as well. Await my next message. Is he seizing the moment? Is this the time? Is this the time when? Is this the point where there? Darn, what was the phrase? Where's Lenin? What's the phrase from Lenin? Is this stop where it becomes? There are decades where weeks happen, and then there are weeks where decades happen. Is that this moment? Is he about to see? Is he going to go into Iran? Is he going to cross that Rubicon? I mean, he could always flee if things head south, but man, everything's at a fever pitch right now. I kind of don't want to play a video game at this point. Cuba's President Miguel Diaz-Canel. Whatever. Cuba is free, independent, and sovereign nation. No one dictates what we should do. Cuba does not attack. It has been attacked by the United States for 66 years, and it does not threaten. It prepares itself ready to defend the homeland of to the last drop of blood. All right, well, they're standing defiant. But you're not going to get Venezuelan oil at this point, so what's keeping you alive at this point? All right, so that was the last one. Anything else out of here? Oh, Trump talking about Greenland. All right, I guess that's all they're up there, but keep track. Like, if Reza Pahlavi goes into Iran physically, like, it could backfire on him. It could also mean that he thinks that that's the moment to seize. Few people in history are faced with these moments, and you either brave it or falter in it. So, Godspeed to him. It seems like he generally wants the best for Iran, so may the blessings of Allah be on him and his help to... I'm not fucking Muslim. Why am I saying... Whatever. May the blessings be may the blessings of Allah be on the people of Iran in their fight against the totalitarian regime of the Ayatollahs. And in whatever capacity, may Reza Pahlavi lead them to a better future. Amen. Alright, that's enough. I've been going for 12 minutes past the hour, so... I'm gonna play a dumbass game. Oh yeah, just to end up what happens here.
Oh, I've seen that look before. That of a predator taking in the scent of its prey. Bold, fearless, the look of a free man.
They're dressed up as Spartans, if you can't see.
Farther than most. Be smart.
Hartman.
Join us. We will bring you money, power, everything.
Oh, it's aping 300 so hard.
You can be one of us, if you will kneel.
Cowboy boots. Oh yeah, the backstory is Hartman had his own dog that was repoed. What the fuck is going on here? Thomas Jefferson is telling him to do it.
You're a madman. We're offering you everything. What do you think this is?
This is America. Don't catch me slipping. No,
America!
Down the pit he goes, and then falls the entire Federal Reserve regime for some reason. Hold up, I just looked at this. Back up 1 second. Is this supposed to be...
You're offering you
Is this supposed to be Bernanke? He's got the bald hair to match with Bernanke, so... All right, hold up, let's get up the image here. Upgrade your browser. Oh, DuckDuckGo's got a browser? Oh, he's Federal Reserve Chair to 2014. So, this very well could be Bernanke that they're portraying here. He does have a... I thought... in my head, I always thought his head was a little bit shorter. So I guess this very well could be him. But he doesn't have the facial hair, so... I don't know. Maybe back in 2011 he didn't have facial hair. So he's under George W. Bush and Barack Obama. So, all right, that's enough. Close this out. I need to go to my own profile and do my usual announcement script. I should probably rip what I did last time. I'm saving this. Let's see here. Join me as I continue to slog. Hold up. Join me as I continue to slog through this. Slog through the tutorial. Next target. Get the channel link. How far behind is my stream here on YouTube? It's like showing shit from the Hold up. Yeah. Excuse me. What am I doing? Oh, I'm still trying to compose a tweet. Oh, god damn it. Did that... Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. It fucking got deleted. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Alright, let me do this again. Alright, stream links below. Oh, god damn it, I just... just get this out. Alright, delete that. No, send it out before I actually fucking delete it. Alright, let's open up YouTube Studio, make sure that's still live. Oh god. Why can't the YouTube Studio be reached? Get to my fucking stream. I should be live. I know what's wrong with it. Yeah, alright, there, it loaded in, so I'm still alive. Okay, heart attack over. All right, turn off the video. Shrink my model slightly. I'm gonna go get an Altoid while the game flares up. So launch it. Yeah, I'm gonna go get an Altoid. Please excuse me. Alright. What is this even a map of? Beliag, Agritu, Mudaku. What even is this place? Amar, Nisu. Tin Edicina. What is this place? Is this like a real part of the world or? Oh yeah, I'm still on the tutorial. I said I'd like burn through it last night, but then I got tired. I did continue it. I've been having a problem that my patriarch of the Greek pantheon, of the Greek religion, Greek paganism, fucking hates me. Oh God, I am old ass Alexander the Great. Holy shit. Oh, I need to go to Twitch and change my tags. I forgot. Please excuse me. This is what you're supposed to have mods for, but I don't know anybody on this platform. Old world. 3 viewers. Barely any followers. It's not about the game that you play, it's about the personality behind it. Oh yeah, where is it? Wait, where's my religion? Head of religion. Greek paganism. I am trying to influence her. She doesn't hate me. She's head of the Seleucid faction. And soon I'll be, like, as soon as I pass over, I'll be the Seleucid. Oh, so this is first line in the succession, and then the rest of these guys are. Who's this? Is this my brother? So the prince dies, my brother would take over. Man, everyone's cautious until you get to like 100, and why does this guy hate me? Different, loyal versus deceitful, total. Okay, so I'm not gonna trust you, Antiochus. That's the biggest hang up, is I can't like get the patriarch to try and convert anybody like my wife who's a Zoroastrian for some reason. I'm gonna like try and turn down the fucking music. There we go. A little bit lower. I don't know if that's coming across at all. Alright, what am I even doing? Oh yeah, lots more of the north has opened up, and here are the Thracians. Time to beat the shit out of them. Alright, I got the fresh turn. I keep on forgetting. What upgrade did I give them? I can only move them 2. Alright, you'll be the advanced party. And what's his face over here? Start moving into here. Alright, used him all up. I still have 6 orders and I got like, okay, 1 worker. What do you do? How about you build a fucking road over to, let's see here. I learned this trick. This is how you create roads. To Pergamon. Alright, go ahead, get at it. I need to build a lumber mill because I'm just burning through my stockpile here. So I could sell some extra food. Balance out my resource pile. I'm probably getting way more than I probably should at this point. What are you even building over here? A theater. It's next to a garrison. What's even going on over here? Man, I'm trying to get a worker out. What's next? Pass turn. Let's see here. Oh, I have you to explore. I got 1 order left. Let's see here. Oh, cycle production. What do we build? Festival. Let's see here. Trapper. Apprentice Acolyte. Farmer. I don't need another slinger right now. Alright, I got 1 more unit. Let's move the slinger up. Alright. Good to go. Alright, who's my head? What's his name again? Who's head of religion? I'm trying to influence this guy right now, aren't I? 1 year. Alright. Alright, end year. I don't have any orders, so I can't move any further. The health of Duke Meleager, the hero, my brother, has taken a serious turn for the worse. He's very ill. Oh well. Mission result, family marriage. Oh no, he was doing a marriage. A new marriage proposal from the Seleucids has arrived for your son, Prince Cleopas the Orator. What is your option? Alright, let's see here. Sicane the Tough, courage plus discipline. Dowry will be 20 stone. I guess the Seleucids will like us either way. Alright, she'll give me more. She's a builder and eloquent. General. Or ambassador, general, you see unit, commander. Opinion of you, upset. Why? We are different, builder versus hero. She doesn't like me, but will she like my son? What's my son? He's an orator. So I'm gonna kick the bucket soon, so. How old is she? She's 19 versus 23, and my son is, oh fuck, he's 30. Oh, maybe I should like close the gap. Tough, versus per year. Could use her as a governor. Let's get the older girl. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Okay, What's her name? Duchess Consort Xanathope. Influence King. You active 1 year. Oh, this is active? Xanthippe. Or Canthippe. I forget how it works. So I'm trying to influence her as hard as possible. What's her? She's a zealot archetype. Can serve as chancellor. I don't even have that position open yet. Can apply enlisting to your own unit costs. Alright. Maybe I'll give her a governorship to make her pleased with me. Promote Queen Consort Filipina the Romantic. Your wife is a governor. Upgrade to robust as governor. The carpenter. The cunning. I don't know why I picked that. Can I get a governor? Somebody? Yes, we'll give a woman the governorship. Like that would have applied in patriarchal ancient Greece. I don't know. Let's do a Federal Treasury Inquiry Olympiad Council. You're at the ass end of the world. I don't really need I don't know what to do with you. This, okay, honestly, I'm just gonna automate it. Although, I guess it keeps this stuff. Alright, buddy. Go out and, nets. What to do with you? Can I start a logging campaign yet? Let's see. I need 400 stone to build the Hanging Gardens. Is that worth it? That's the main thing it's recommended I build out here. I don't feel the need to do own it, do a whatchamacallit wonder right now, so I'll just build a farm for this farm. An army moves on its stomach. Alright. Alright, start bombarding them. Well, I have all this excess training, so I'm, oh no, wait, that's gonna lose time. Guard, focus. Critical hits, herbalist, fierce versus infantry. You know what, fuck it, versus infantry units. Alright, move into position. And, can't go any further. Let's see here. Yeah, you go up this way. Oh, there's the other Thracians. +7 from what? That's salt. Ooh. Halcyon. There's another state out there. Maybe I should double back over here. Oh, forgot about this guy. I should have used him. No production to do. Am I technically at war with these fuckers? Thracians. Declare war. Fine, I'll be underhanded about it and not do it until I have all my units in position. Who's leading these guys? Oh, it's me, Alexander, in my ragged old age. Oh, finally I discovered forestry. Dear God. Oh, my brother recovered. Oh well. I mean, good. Praise the gods. Little Freudian slip right there. Queen Consort Felina, the romantic, your wife, is thankfully feeling much better now, is no longer ill. Oh, I guess converting to the wrong religion or foreign gods didn't curse her as much as maybe it should have. Hold on, what's this? Research military jewel. Unlocks mission, rally troops. Unlocks barracks. Alright, now, you get over here. So you're not attacking across a river. Nope, Thracians, you're gonna die. Greece is now at war with the Thracians. Alright, they're not dead yet. They're known as Alexander the Good. Required to increase legitimacy. I'm at 145 legitimacy. Awesome. Ambitions achieved. Legacies achieved. Wonders finished. Okay. So next up, the Thracians. Let's try and. I don't know. I have 11 orders. Let's take care of these guys first. Who did I even select? This guy. You know what? I'm gonna actually establish a logging camp. Wait. Oh no, it's outside our bounds. Fuck. Hold up. It's supposed to be a forestry. Should have been able to give me a lumber mill. Enables woodcutter. Requires lumber mill. Free archer. No, that's a bonus I could have gotten. Lumber mill. Five output per year. Cost 20 for 3 years. River plus 60% other bonuses. Requires trees. Well, they're gone for now. Just, you know, sleep next turn until this replenishes. Okay, keep on military drill. Why don't you back over? Oh, there's more Thracians. Good thing I checked that out. Alright, so I have a mission: destroy 2 Thracian settlements, and then what? Try and like vassalize the rest of them? No, I'm not gonna do anything for you. Oh, somebody needs production. I'm not gonna produce a Zoroastrian disciple. Fuck you. Can I put a governor? I'm making a decent amount of money, so I can take something. Ooh, somebody produces an extra order. And happiness. Alright, I hope it doesn't auto. I'll do, I don't know, farmer. Yeah, let's claim more of this, where's the other one? Sure, get more land. Zoroastrian is like here. I don't know. How do you get a city to not because what we have, do we have any temples over here? Odeon. Building a theater. I need to put a shrine here somewhere. Like a shrine to Athena or something, or Poseidon. Like, this thing's not used for anything, so why don't I move the thing there and put the... When this guy's done, what is this guy building? Building a theater. Alright, whatever. What's next? Alright, everyone's tuckered out, so honestly, I'm just gonna... You just go back and hide. There's nothing else you can do, buddy. Next turn, I got 22. What is it doing? Oh shit, he's in scrublands, and they're ranged. Oh, that's right. Let's see if I can get the, what's her face? She likes me. Wait, what was her name? Intercession via Prince Pelipitus the Orator. Min and please. So I'd have to... God damn it. You have to make everyone pleased, and that's like an insanely high bar to meet. Alright, well, I'll try to intercede on you. Have I influenced her? I've influenced her, so I'd have to get an intercession. God, this is so absolutely tedious. Oh, she's married to my brother. Weird. What are you working on? What is this music? It's so like Hamlet. No, did I build a farm here? No. I guess I'll start a theater over here instead. Alright, so that's that used up. Alright. Wow, nothing happened here, so... Well, let's start moving in on these guys, so... Way out over here. Alright, yeah, retreat. And heal. Oh, and used up. Alright, whatever. Giving birth to a daughter, Duchess Polycratia. Many what? What's a kratia? Many power? Much power? Yeah, Ambassador Stratonice the Equestrian. How old is she? She's 90 years old. Well, women do usually live longer. I'm not building a ziggurat. Fuck you. I could build a lighthouse. What do I need? I need a bunch of stone for that. I feel like building that one. Oh man, I need 300 iron. What's this? The Ishtar Gate? I am not building Zoroastrian shit. What does the lighthouse even give me? 2 victory points. All cities minus 10 upgrade years for Hamlet improvements. Wonder of the world. Its borders cannot be replaced. By the way, who's the governor of this town? Oh, no wonder. She's a Zoroastrian. I'm still trying to influence him. My son, shit, he barely likes me as is. Well, if I'm picking my nose hard, I got like some real dried on snot here. Oh, god damn. In the trash can. I'm not sure I am correctly. Whatever. Hold on a second. Ow. Trying to get rid of the overlays. There you go. So I know what I'm seeing when I'm on OBS. I just realized if I pick on a terrain square, you can't figure out what I'm looking at, but whatever. Oh my god, I got a lot of workers that I need to make use. What the fuck are you doing? Oh man, this still hasn't expanded? What the fudge? Sure, build a fort all the way out here. We need to build something out here for, build more nets. Oh, at least these guys aren't consumed like in Civ, at least Civ 5. I don't know about Civ 6. Alright, what are you up to? Yes, build a fucking lumber mill for once. Jesus. Next unit. Build another lumber mill. Indeed, yes. Alright, got 7 units, movement for all these guys. Alright. Alright, already attacking them. Let's go. And, we'll just stand off for the moment and let it go. Sure, you go this way. But we're out of orders. Yeah, just let it go. And here, I could have upgraded them. They really like throwing their fucking javelins. Oh, so we don't have an ambassador anymore. Alexander, if you are general, Alexander is you and the general of warrior. What? Upgrade, engineer, ranger, steadfast versus tribal units. Well, I'm out here fighting, so... I do not want to build any of this shit. The Apadania. Well, I can't because, let's see here, too much. All right, so this is actually a problem. What is it? Build a quarry out on flat terrain? Are you kidding me? No, I'm gonna build a lumber mill. Fuck you. Let's see here. All right, wear him down. All right, they're almost dead. Where did this guy even come from? A skirmisher. So it has 2 range. How much range do they have? Marksman +1. So 3. Oh. If I didn't have that upgrade, I probably couldn't reach them from here. The hill doesn't offer something? I'm still losing trees at this point, but I got enough of a stockpile. She's still only cautious of me. Alright, so I've influenced him. Is your heir. You follow. What do I do with him? Can I make him a governor somewhere? Sure. Cost 1,000. I don't have enough of that. Oh well. Alright, next turn. I like how the Argead family is fucking Zoroastrian for some reason. Oh god, how do I get... How do I make you like me? Yeah, okay, this is a high bar of minimum pleased is like super annoying. It basically stops you from being able to do anything with anybody. It probably needs to be low. I would say that needs to be lower, whatever. All right. Next unit. Go up this way. You just... Yeah, hide out there. We got 6 units. You know what, since all the guys are up here and I got some orders to spare, I'm gonna put you up on sentry all the way out there. Oh, Admiral Trina's live. Hold up, somebody's DMing me something. So I was asked, I said something about what happened in LA to a friend and she responded with a question mark. And then everything changed, so... Oh, I should probably, like, actually, like... What are these guys? What are they? Pasture requires husbandry. Oh, I don't have that yet. Is it even available? Ooh, military drill to even get steel. I don't have rhetoric. Where is husbandry? Well, that's another one of the low tier ones I still need to get a pasture and, what is this? Bonus card boost food, discover bonus. Food boost. Alright, whatever. Still working on this one. What's this stuff? Harvest. It's just resource ore. Alright, whatever. End turn. Move on. Stop. Yeah, that's right. Fight back. Oh, shit. Man, these guys are more numerous than than you would have thought. Do I get any bonus from this? Rally troops. Unlocks mission, rally troops. What's this? Oh, I can build a barracks? Oh, might as well get on that. What's this one? Free archer... free ebony. Adds ebony. Huh. Jewish, Christian, and Manichaean monastery? I mean, I feel like we're too early in the game for, like, those world religions to show up. You know what? I'll get a free archer. Oh, that's right. Who should I make? She doesn't appear to have any state religion. Is this high? This guy is, I guess it's highly recommended. Whatever. I'll just wait till I keel over and then I can actually work with my fucking, work with my goddamn, head of religion. I don't know what else I can do to make this guy like me. Did I make him governor anywhere? I don't have enough civics. Darn it, I must have blown it on something else. Not fine, I'll build a farm. My will is broken. What is this song? Ergen Diado, Bulgarian state television female. What the fuck? That's on the Mediterranean, roughly. Actually, I don't think they have any Mediterranean holdings whatsoever right now. No, worker unit. Yes, build more lumber mills. They're still working on one. Okay. Yeah, break that guy. Alright, that should kill him. You're now Alexander the Strong. Plus 60 legitimacy. Completed ambition. Alright, now is it going to tell me to try and make peace with them? Ambition finished. Destroy 2 Thracian settlements. Well done. You've destroyed 2 Thracian settlements. You may continue your war. Raise your ambassador to sign a truce with the Thracians. Note, if you achieve the ambition quickly, diplomacy may still be on a cooldown for a period of time after diplomatic change. They will not entertain new proposals. The mission tooltip will indicate if this is the case. We'll decide whether to continue the war with the Thracians. Let's see here. A Roman spy. The Romans exist? As you search the ruins of the Thracian settlement, you find a hidden foreigner. The questioning reveals they are from Rome. Those investigating Philip's assassination question the Roman spy for days. In the end, they are successful. The spy confesses that he came from west from Rome and paid the Thracians to send an assassin after Philip. It was the emperor's wish to see Philip II dead. Oh, Rome's an emperor, imperial already at this point. We must seek out the Romans to the west and destroy them. However, Rome is a major nation just like us, so it will not be easy. I'll find the Romans to the west. To the west. Oh, I guess this opened up. Well, where are you? You, get up here. Alright, let's see here. Thracians. Tribal truce requires not at war with their ally. Alright, so try and make peace with them so we can focus on Rome. Oh, this guy's still alive. Actually, wait. Alright, we can finish them off at least, so we can colonize this area if we wanted to. Alright, let's back out. You go over here and hide and heal. Too late. Same for you. Where's the nearest, you go back this way. Oh, I guess all these guys are expended right now, so. Okay, I've expended all my resources, all my orders, so time to move on. Well done, you have found the Romans. How? Alexander rides to the border of the safe distance and observes the Romans. They are well-developed, cultured, and technologically advanced, a major nation like us. However, Alexander vows to ensure Greece is ready to face the Romans when they will be crushed. All of your Greece cries for revenge. Prince Palladius the Orator, your son, and Princess Consort Cyane have given birth to a daughter, Duchess Arsinoe. That's the name of Cleopatra's sister. Oh, look how cute she is. Arsinoe met a foul end. She was being held by the Romans at some point. Cleopatra begged Mark Antony to kill her, so there's no contestant for the throne. Sororicide, I guess that would count as. Realizing that she is severely ill, oligarch Diomed de Skier has been contemplating her place in the afterlife. Myrtle, the minister, is thankfully feeling much better now. Victory, Awe Imperator. He's Greek, not Roman, so you should say like Basilius or whatever. You have grown Greece from its early beginnings to into a major nation. You have experienced the war with the Thracians and met the Romans, another major nation. In this tutorial, you learned how to rule and expand into a powerful nation. In the next tutorial, you will learn how to conduct a large-scale war with a major nation. I'm ready. All right. This should be like the 5th and last tutorial before I can actually go jump into a proper game. Yep. Polemos. This is the 5th in a series of tutorials to help you learn the basics of Old World. These tutorials will not cover everything in the game, but will walk you through the basics of ruling your nation. This tutorial will start you with knowledge of Rome, paid the Thracians to assassinate Philip II. You have located the Romans in the west of Greece. Alexander has taken some time to train an army. It is now time to deploy and crush Rome. All right. Apparently, Alexander was looking to start expanding westward and conquer Italy, because there were various Greek states there on southern Italy. I don't know if he even knew anything about Rome, and also Carthage. And then he wanted to promote intermixing by moving peoples across the across his empire. So Alexander was a proto-globalist in a sense. Let me ask. I want to ask this now that I brought this up. All right, I'm asking Grok, did Alexander the Great or any in his orbit during his lifetime have any knowledge or awareness of Rome? All right, Grok's taking his time with this, so let me read through this. Hello, Alexander of Greece. He's much younger. You are the second leader of Greece after your father Philip II was brutally assassinated. In this tutorial, you start with the knowledge that Rome paid the Thracians to assassinate your father. You have located the Romans to the west of Greece. The Greek army is stationed in southern Greece and will take some time to arrive. You need to increase your military infrastructure and defenses before attacking Rome. Alexander, are you ready to lead the glorious army of Greece and defeat Rome? I am ready to lead Greece. This is some real alt history shit. Polemos, the Greek word for war. Oh, that's the word? Interesting. It's Bellum in English, Krieg in German, and war from Guerre from Old Frankish. Weirdly enough, Polemos, the Greek word for war, is approaching. You must prepare for war with Rome and destroy them. The Greek hoplite is a unique unit specific to Greece. Every nation has access to 2 unique units. Well, he's Macedonian, so we should have the Macedonian phalanx. The first is available to build in cities that have a stronghold, and the second is available to build in cities that have a citadel. To build a stronghold, your nation must have 4 active laws, and the city must be at developing culture and have a garrison to build a citadel. Your nation must have 7 active laws, and the city must be at strong culture and have a stronghold. The city must be at strong culture. Interesting. Open the law screen and enact your 4th law. A law group contains a choice between 2 laws. You can see if a law group is available to enact with the flashing attention icon. Click on either tyranny or constitution from the sovereignty group, or either the colonies or serfdom from the navigation group. To enact your 4th law, use your worker to construct a stronghold. Once completed, train a hoplite in the city. Note, in this tutorial, all the parts of the old world will be enabled except for ambitions outside of the story of this tutorial. Good luck. Alright, so we're getting full. Start a new ambition, enact a fourth law, build a stronghold, and trade a hoplite. So, 1 out of 3 things. Require 4 active laws. Oh, here are the laws. Let's see here. Tyranny or Constitution. Low civics, -3 per year. I'm outputting 57, so I guess that's not that bad. Plus 20%. What the fuck is the shield again? Training. In cities. 10 unit per military unit in a territory. I gain that, or it lowers the cost. And then Constitution. Decrease in capital. 1 year per urban specialist. Low training. -6% a year. I'm producing a lot of it, so... Well, I'm leading Greece, so I should do that. Low training. What's the point of this? 5 orders per year. Greek was a colonial society. Yes. Can I pick Constitution? Oh, I need more civics. Whatever. Alexander is still deciding. Will I be a constitutional monarch or an absolute monarch? Freedom, epics. Plus 10 blank per military killed. Exploration. Movement bonus along neutral rivers. Scouts move on water. Interesting. Because the Greeks did go out and colonize, so... Low money. It's still not like absolutely... Can't buy tiles with money. Oh, interesting. Versus serfdom. Interesting. You are now known as Alexander the Good. Alright. Before I go, Grok gave an answer. There's no definitive historical evidence that Alexander the Great personally knew about or was aware of Rome during his lifetime. At the time, Rome was a relatively minor city-state in central Italy, still consolidating power on the peninsula and far from the Mediterranean powerhouse it would later become. Alexander's campaigns were focused eastward, conquering the Persian Empire, Central Asia, and parts of India, leaving little reason or opportunity for direct engagement with distant western regions like Latium, or Latium. Ancient sources on Alexander, such as those by Arrian, Ptolemy, and Aristobulus, make no mention of Rome in the context of this knowledge or plans. Later Roman historians like Livy speculate on hypothetical scenarios. What if Alexander had invaded Italy? But these are counterfactual exercises written centuries after the fact. However, the Hellenistic Greek world, including figures in Alexander's immediate orbit, did have some contact with Italian peoples and emerging powers like Rome through trade colonies in Magna Graecia. Alexander's uncle, his mother Olympias' brother, Alexander I of Epirus, invaded southern Italy in 334 BC at the invitation of the Greek city of Tarentum to fight local Italic tribes like the Lucanians and Bruttians. Bruttians? In 332, after a victory near Paestum, he signed a treaty with the Romans, indicating direct diplomatic interaction. This places Rome squarely within the awareness of Alexander the Great's close family during his lifetime. Interesting. Alright, I'm not going to go through the rest of that, but yeah, he had no knowledge of that. I had to resuscitate that tweet that I found, Nemitz reading something about Rome being, whatchamacallit, Alexander having ambitions to conquer westward. But I imagine he might have trouble like keeping the his already existing conquests under control. All right. Okay, so everyone follows Greek paganism, so we're all up and up on that front. Who even is my head of religion? Greek paganism. Oh, this guy really likes me. Any of you, please. Both are hero, your laws, epics as hero. All right, it's my law. Everyone's a Greek. My heir. Convert to state religion. Requires metaphysics. Has state religion. Adopt state religion. No religions available to adopt. Oh, I forget. Oh, she's too young to be converted. There are two types of religions, world and pagan. World religions, such as Judaism, are founded by the first nation to fulfill their specific requirements. Pagan religions are founded by building the first of your nation's shrines. All religions give culture and impact happiness depending on religion. Religions can also become state religions, 4 additional benefits. A pagan religion requires divine rule to be a state religion. World religions can be further augmented by theologies. Confront religion. Oh, I guess I can convert anyone. Well, she's my ambassador, so better to have her on board, so get to work, buddy. Is there just a way that researching so I don't have to keep on you know, where's state religion or divine rule? Because that wouldn't be something up Alexander's alley. Declare himself a god and my right to rule is divine. Bodkin arrow, that's medieval era tech. Barding? Wow, this is cohorts. Chain drive, cohorts, Bodkin arrow, fiscal policy, Latin sale. Wait, hold up. Tolerance, orthodoxy. What's this? Polytheism. Machinery, land consolidation, architecture. Portcullis, citizenship, divine rule versus legal code. Per pagan religion. Medium orders. What the fuck? Per active law. Can adopt pagan state religions. So I have to get phalanx and then citizenship to get that. Alright, just something to keep track of. Are we gonna work on getting siege units? Alright, so we got a slinger. Enact a 4th law, build a stronghold, and train a hoplite. What's that one? Build a barracks. Requires habitable land, requires 4 active laws, requires culture developing, requires improvement garrison, follows urban adjacent. I should probably just start off by building a barracks somewhere. Build a theater. Build a stronghold. Improvement garrison. Ishtar Gate. Yapadadina. Garrison requires habitable land, requires 1 active law, 1 max per city. Adjacent. Oh wait, hold up. This is a garrison. Wait. Oh, I can build a stronghold over here. Oh god, I'm fucking stupid. Whatever. Get to it. I am not making as much food as I probably should, so farm. What am I missing? Am I just straight up out of orders? Is that the problem? I can't even get over there? Axeman. Why am I building an axeman? Melee infantry promotable. Can fortify. Starts with anti-pole arm cleave. Warrior upgrades to maceman or swordsman. Interesting. Oh, and look. Requires a stronghold, requires a citadel for a phalangite, even though he looks like a centurion. This is dumb. And he's building a chariot. That's a little bit outdated. Some of these things are getting mashed up. Chariots had died out by Alexander's time. They died out with the Bronze Age. Mounted cavalry became a thing more, so... I don't have enough gold to influence this guy. I'll build 2 more barracks to make a total of 5. So the great start a new ambition. Build 2 more barracks for a total of 5. All right. Well, might as well get on that. So wait, where is it? Barracks. I don't have any units to fight with. Funnily enough. Can I even talk with them? Nations. King Romulus. Oh, so it starts out that. Can they... Prince Remus. So Remus is still alive? Wow. They don't even make him a republic, but they make him the king. That... Okay, brave choice making them the kingdom, in all honesty. That is a very obscure part of Roman history that not even people who are interested in Rome care about that much. I don't have enough civics to appoint a governor, so end year. Now I do. Patriarch Aclatus to hero successfully converted ambassadors Anthipid to religion, ambassador converts to Greek paganism. Huzzah! Scouting about. He once heard a saying from a military genius named Sun Tzu. What? If you know your enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Oh, is that the exact quote? I know I remember something along the lines of like that, but I thought it was a little bit worded differently, but okay. The meaning of the saying is that if you know where the enemy is and know where your own troops are, then you will be able to make good tactical decisions. One way to find out about an enemy is to use a scout to locate their cities and units. The scout has the ability to hide in trees in neutral, unknown, or friendly land. To explore your enemy's territory without them becoming aware to your presence, ensure that scout units keep neutral or friendly trees. Now, scouts are hidden in all tiles if your leader is a schemer. I'm not a schemer, though. Schemers. They're all schemers. Heath Ledger's Joker. A scout has arrived from the south to explore around the Roman lands and locate their army. Remember to use trees to hide your scouting from Rome in neutral lands. This may even mean exploring a little ways and then backtracking to the safety of trees. If your scout is spotted by Rome in neutral land, then you will fail this ambition and the tutorial. You will not fail this ambition if your scout is spotted by Rome while still within Greece's borders. Okay. Well, time to get over there. Oh, damn, he moved fast. So I guess gotta move here and then here. So next turn. Man, she really doesn't like me. All right. All right, let's get everyone that I'm working with on board here. Also, can I get a male heir, please? Again, this game's a little bit too gender egalitarian for what I think should be appropriate. Even Crusader Kings like has a harsh rule about that. Has the ability to like make things historical versus more freeform. I guess I gotta make another barracks up here. Next unit. The Oracle. What do I need? I am out 400 stone. I don't have that much. Let's see here. Let's sell 100. Need 200 food. Shit. I don't know what the point of doing the Oracle. I don't know why I'm at. Still building the stronghold. 1 year out. All right. Alright, so I explored as safely as I could there in neutral territory. Oh god, there's a gnat in my room. Alright, so then I gotta go out this way. I gotta go up this way. I gotta be careful to not go into this dead land over here. Or this no man's land. Wow, I keep on saying sex when I'm trying to say success. Fully exerted your influence on Queen Consort Moralia. Queen Consort Moralia becomes influenced by King Alexander the Good. She's cautious towards me. Patriarch Acleatus Highlander, the Highlander, has successfully converted Chancellor Sepulus to his religion. Chancellor Sepulus converts to Greek paganism. Prince Exor, your daughter, is now an orator. Does she dislike me because of that? Old World is not just a game about leading a nation to victory. Old World is also about the characters and the developing stories. The event system and the main way the characters' stories develop. Each turn you will be presented with some events that are occurring. These events can involve your leader, your characters, families or cities, or even other nations, tribes or religions. There are well over 3,000 events in the game, and the event system is designed to present different emerging stories each game. You may be called upon to make a decision between two arguing families, or you may need to decide what to do when your heir elopes with a commoner. How common. You may even get to take on a pet or bet on a horse race. Some events are linked, and previous decisions may present different options later in the game. Your spy master may be asked to assassinate a foreign leader, which may lead to different events later in the game depending on how the mission goes. From next turn, the event system will be active. Some events will automatically open for decision at the start of your turn. Some events may be decided on later in the turn. You may see how many events you have waiting on decision by the event exclamation icon just above the next unit button. Happy storytelling. I'll make my own stories. Alright. Alright, let's get all the main families that we have and convert them. So everyone's on board with the national religion. Whoa. What's Syracuse? What do I need? Train a hoplite. Then, I don't know, train another worker in all honesty. We got a slinger now. I'm gonna put you up here, and you go on sentry duty. Oh, I can buy. Oh, what the fuck? That's my worker? Okay, fine, build a granary here. Jesus, that was dumb. The slinger goes up here. Still have plenty of orders left behind. Alright, sentry. While you're here, can we also, let's see here, add a general. Not gonna put Jandler in charge of him. Orestes the hero. I can't promote him, fuck. End year. Let's move this along. There's a lot happening in the game of Old World, and it's easy to overlook the opportunity to make a decision somewhere. You can miss that. You can tutor a child, or that one of your cities may now appoint a governor. Reminder, the system has been included to help indicate to you where you may make decisions. In the bottom notification icons, the reminder notification icon indicate reminders are active. Click the reminder notification icon to choose which item you would like to make a decision on. That item will then become active and allow you to make your decision. Keep an eye on this notification icon because new reminders will appear each turn, and some reminders may expire. Idle counselors. Sent on a mission. Trade mission 1. Influence King Alexander the Good. Trade mission with Rome. There's nothing apparently good that he can do. I don't know. 3 years to be sent to a nation, tribe, or family. Who even wants fur? Oh, wait, I can see what they want. All of them want gems. None of them really wants fur. So return overview. Who wants dyes? Send it to... Yeah, the Slipsids. Return overview. Fur and literature. Manage cities. What does this city want? Alright, he's skulking about in, by other units hidden in trees tile in neutral or friendly territory. Interesting. Alright. Alright, nothing else to do. What is this music? Pool by Steven Guntiez. Successfully convert Oligarch Mattei's commander to his religion. Alright. Alright, all the families are there, so... Who else is there to convert? Sure, my daughter. Make sure she's on board with that. You know what? Fine. Just to keep you busy, do a trade deal with Rome. I have explored as much as possible here. Like, that's it. There's not much else. I don't know. I could go up and around this way. Which city, Sure, send fur here. Alright. You successfully exerted influence on Ambassador Xanthippe. You've become influenced. Alright, so they all like me. A new marriage proposal for your daughter, Princess Erexio, has arrived from the Seleucid and Argead families. They would consider how this could go. Antiochus the Gracious. Age 22 marries Antiochus the Gracious. She's that old? She's already 22? To a 31-year-old. Ugh. It's closer to her age, sure. Alright, so, things are honestly a bit balanced out right now, as is. Alright. Did I get spotted? Hopefully not. What's this? Temperate flat. That's wheat. Alright, I guess I'll continue trying to explore around out here and not get spotted. So there's Ostia. That's the famous port city. Don't know where the rest of Rome is over here. Choose instruction. Alright, what should I do? Chariot? I need a siege unit. Apprentice officer. It's a chariot or an axeman. Sure, let's do an apprentice acolyte. And then rancher. It really wants the acolyte for some reason, so I'll give it to the game. Alright, who are you? You're an axeman, add general. Sure, female 30-year-olds. Honestly, I need more workers. The vassal family appreciates Chancellor. I gave a gift. Slips the sentence a gift. 40 plus opinion. Patriarch of Cleodas the Highlander successfully converted Princess Exterior to his religion. Prince Erixio converts to Greek paganism. Good. You're now Alexander and Strong. Completed ambition. Built 2 more barracks for a total of 5 for training increase. Bloodstone legitimacy. We'll continue preparing for Polemos with Rome. You may also move melee units onto barracks, allowing them to earn experience each year. Leave them there long enough and you may even level up or receive a promotion. Oh, that's interesting. I'll continue. People come from all around to line the streets and cheers. The first Greek hoplite marches out the city gates. Each nation has 2 unique units. Greece has the hoplite and phalangite units. Rome has the hastatus and legionary. The hastatus, the hastati, so that's medium infantry shock troops, not even shock troops, base units of the Roman maniple system. Alright, so I got that one over with. Alright, let's see here. Where's a barracks? There's a stronghold. Okay, Alexander can get the hoplite. Can't promote. Okay. What do we do? What's this one? Build a shrine of Zeus. Yeah, sure. Need the blessings of this Lord of the Heavens. Okay, rallying troops. Alright. What do you do? Are we still good on food? Looks like somebody wants to build a mine over here. My iron's pretty good. Food is kind of scarce, so farm it is then. Let's promote him for one. Amphibious Highlander Fierce. Alright, next unit. So I just have to park him here. Fortify. Alright. Oh, that's right. I need to use this guy. Fuck! I better not get exposed. Shit, shit, shit. Alright, we'll see if I, like, completely fail this tutorial. Let's see here. Apprentice Acolyte, Apprentice Poet. Sure, apprentice poet. Dude, their opinion. Okay, so all of them have. Let's see your trade mission. Our ambassador Xanthippe completed her mission to establish a trade network with Rome. The Romans are willing to trade, but the terms are not generous. Rome is angry. We will give orders for stone. We'll let us share some. Okay, fine. Never mind. Your scout has been spotted. Oh, fuck. I failed. I got too ambitious. I got too greedy. Ah, that sucks. How long have I been going for? 2 hours and 30 minutes. If I don't do this now, I'm not going to do it. Or restart it. Try and be less stupid. But there was like no end state to that fucking game. Alright, so I've gone through all this stuff, so whatever. Wait, I can build a stronghold somewhere. Can't build it here. Can I? Hold up. Requires habitable lands, requires improvement garrison. Oh, that's a garrison. Oh, I need an active fourth law, I forgot. Alright. Now can I build a stronghold? Why can't I build it on top of the garrison? God damn it. Alright, just next unit. Fuck you. Build a garrison. Actually, no, we need some fucking food, so farm. Next units. I need a lumber mill before anything else. Why can't I build a lumber mill? Oh, fuck that. Research forestry. Yeah, move over here. They can't build anything, can they? Build a farm, build a granary. I don't have enough orders. Alright, I fucked this up. Whatever, next turn we'll see if I can actually build the stronghold or whatever. It's supposed to have a garrison, so maybe it just needs some time to... Okay, now I can build it over here for some reason. I guess more optimal, it would be more optimal to build a farm over here. Network effects. What's this? It's a hamlet. It's not even a farm. You once heard a saying from military, whatever, move on. Alright. Oh, god damn it. He's hidden. He's hidden, god damn it. Alright. right. Hold up. Where's my heads of religion? Let's keep ourselves on good terms. And convert, yeah, the head of the Archaeads. This is some drudgery at this point. Need a barracks up here. Not seeing anything. Whatever. Let's go up that way. And you're... A lot of missions completed. Pretty good on resources. Fine, I'll do a garrison. Give him the generalship. Let's see here. Give him something to do. Syracuse is idle. Can I give them governor? I'm not giving it to myself. I'm gonna save myself for a let's see, apprentice acolyte, axeman. It's got the least amount of time to it. Yeah, council 2, so next turn I can get started on the hoplite. No, I'm not going to give it to either of those people. I'm not going to give it to my ambassador because she already has a job. Is there only options? No. It says I have these eligible governors, but none of them are available for some reason. Man, she really doesn't like me. What luxury do they want? They want incense and gems, neither of which I fucking have. Whatever. Alright. One worker unit. What's next? That's a garrison. Sure, another barracks. Focus, shield bearer, brave. Build a stronghold. What's this? Lavender. That's a resource. Interesting. I don't think they have that one in whatchamacallit. Man, I have all this territory. I should be making tons of farm right now. So here, farm versus granary. Actually, let's go back here and build a granary here, right next to the city. All right. So there's a slinger. There's Ostia. But let's just pass for this turn before trying to make a jump to. I think that's trees over there. Don't want to do anything hasty. Don't be hasty, Master Hobbit. Lord of the Rings reference. Alright, choose a governor for Syracuse. It's either my ambassador who's employed or myself. No. Sure, let's piss off Rome by demanding tribute. Oh yeah, convert my chancellor. Alright, who wants dies? The Slipsids. Where is it? Kypselids. Alright, send literature. All right, end year. You have successfully exerted your influence on Princess Ericso, but appear weak in the process. President Ericso becomes influenced by King Alexander the Good. -1 legitimacy. God damn it. Whoa. For a long time, the Slusica family have expected to marry one of their scions to Princess Ericso. But more recently, a rich merchant has offered a large incentive to marry one of his children to her instead. While agreement with the Seleucids was informal, breaking it would still have some repercussions. Who's this? So, Pilatos the Scholar. He has 0 charisma. He's bitter. Yeah, this guy has no discipline. Bold and drunk. It's age 42. I'm not... What the fuck? My daughter's 22. This guy's actually... It's actually a bit younger than her, but... Whatever. I'm not gonna give it to the 4-year-old. Oh wait, did I pick the non-Seleucids? Refused to marry or offered suitor. Fuck. I did pick it. I thought the guy with the crown with the fucking laurels on his head was I'm not picking any of these people as fucking governor. Fuck you. No. Alright, next unit. Where's the barracks? Oh, sure, whoever this is. Axeman, chariots. I need another fucking worker in all honesty. That's what I need. Oh, he's already converting somebody. Alright, never mind. Why does the Argate family hate me? Alright, we're up here. We didn't get spotted, hopefully. What is this song? Sultse, Le Mystère des Voies Bulgares. Oh, finally I discovered forestry. Good. So I can actually build a fucking... Well, build a farm over here. Because it's oh so slightly more productive. Okay, that reminder about oh, convert my daughter. Yes, please. Let's see here. Training boost. Civics boost. Exotic furs. I'll do the civics boost for whatever it's worth. Horsebane engineer. Next unit. Not gonna add him as a general. Bow for bow. Combat. Tough. Bloodthirsty. From trees. Interesting. I'll just give him the general combat bonus. Okay. I'm gonna hide all the way back here to make sure that I don't accidentally get caught by the Romans. Some water, lake. Hopefully I don't get spotted. Please. Oh, choose production. I don't need another chariot. I probably need another hoplite or anything else. Your vassal family appreciates the gifts that Chancellor Supple has brought, but other subjects view pandering as a sign of weakness. Minus one legitimacy. Clipsit, send us gifts for your opinions. You have rallied the military, resulting in higher morale and discipline. Greece 20. The Seleucid family has converted Greek paganism. The opinion has gone from pleased to friendly. Good. You are known as Alexander the Strong. Complete the ambition. Alright. Mission result demand tribute event. The envy hurriedly reads the message from your ambassador. She sends words that the court of Rome have completely refused our demands. They will take it by force. We will not press. Back down from demand. I shouldn't have done something that stupid. I will continue preparing for polemos with Rome. Greek hoplites. What cognomen did I get? Enact a fourth law. Build a stronghold and train. All right. Really? You don't want me to build a lumber mill right here? Alright, fine. I'll build the lumber mill all the way out here in the middle of fucking nowhere. Add general. King Alexander, yes. Get back up and hide over here. Ooh, there's forestry right over here. That's probably where I need to go, but next turn. Really wants an apprentice acolyte. I want another. I want a hoplite, and let's add a bioream as well. I just keep upgrading them for some reason. All right, next unit. Sleep for right now. Train up in your barracks. Patriarch Atlas the Highlander successfully converted Princess Erxio to his religion. She is now Greek pagan. Awesome. I'm gonna build some lumber mills out here since now that I have it. There we go. Actually, wait, I wanna... This is about as far as I can explore. I don't know what the game wants from me at this point. Unless I go straight into their territory. Oh, Mount Sinai is in Roman territory. That's it. That's interesting. All right, go in sentry mode. Alright, fine. I made my ambassador a governor. I don't have the civics for it. Alright, what else was there? Chancellor Sepulus is idle and can be sent on a mission. Alright, next turn. Alright, everyone's Greek pagan except the Kypselids. Sure, let's build a shrine of Zeus out here. Let's give you another upgrade. Amphibious, combat, strike. Alright, fine, I'll build an oracle. God damn. Roman army located. Alright, I need to go to that exact spot to complete that mission. Your scout comes to the edge of the forest near the Roman border. Rows of orderly tents stand with colorful pennants flying from their peaks and snapping in the breeze. Your scout can make out the insignia of Roman melee units, archer units, and their very center of the military camp, the unmistakable emblem of the Roman Hastatus. Has zone of control. Formidable army, but one of you sure you can defeat. You're not Alexander the Glorious. Greek army has arrived from the south. You have been given a large amount of train to prepare the army. Promote your units and assign general to some. When you are ready, move at least 7 units of your army to the highlighted staging area on the map. King Alexander the Glorious has started a new ambition. Deploy the Greek army to the highlighted area. All the way out here? God damn. Well, might as well skulk about all that I can. Oh look, there's the Hastatus. All the way out over here. Damn, okay. And it gives me siege units. Alright, let's I don't have enough orders for all these guys. I don't have enough orders to promote all these guys. I don't have enough orders. Fuck. Ugh. I will say buildings are way less emphasized in here than in Civilization. Then again, sometimes you get to the point where you're just like, I have way too many buildings to upkeep. Discovered civics boost. Alright. Influence of money. Chancellor Sepulus actually speak with you privately, gesturing to a secluded hallway. Servants and courtiers carry out about their business in the wide halls. Your Majesty has taken an interest in me, Chancellor Sepulus says, and smiles with practiced ease. But I do not wish to flatter myself. Instead, I would like you to propose a deal where I gain your financial support in return for my political support. Throw some money his way. Tainted by this foul schemes, requires King is righteous, and he is not. Fine. Oh, are you kidding me? Once the scout is spotted, that can even after the mission okay. You know, honestly, I'm done with this tutorial. That is a very stupid rule. That as soon as and I thought I was in the clear. So I've been going for 3 hours, so I'm gonna call it a night, in all honesty. That'll be enough of Old Worlds. I'm probably gonna go back to Resident Evil. I usually would have done like Dark Souls tonight, that or Friday night, today, but I'm gonna go back to Resident Evil on Wednesday. I should probably actually, before I even leave my computer desk, make the waiting room for that to get everyone ready. My non-existent audience, but whatever. I'm calling it a night for this. I'm done with this bullshit. I think I can figure out war beyond this with siege units and the like. Let's learn by playing. Babylonia the able, Egypt the just, Persia the good, Rome the strong. Medium coastal rain basin map, or Babylonia the able. The able difficulty, suitable for easy experience. You begin with healthy stockpile roosters. You will only end up at war if you want to. AI nations are somewhat weakened. Egypt the just. Choice of learning the game mechanics. You start in a better position than AI nations who rarely attack those whose units are slightly weakened. I kind of want to just jump into the good. AI nations start with some development according to the game's premise that you are a new nation in the world of established nations. AI nations at this difficulty are inclined to be peaceful but may eventually declare war. I guess that might be a good way to start. So maybe I'll do this game to start. The noble, the glorious, the magnificent, the great. So I guess this might be a good way to start. I guess Rome at the strong this is the baseline difficulty of the game, and this difficulty level at which AI nations are not restricted in warfare They will declare war more freely and will use forced march. Tribal raids also become more common. I guess I should start out as Purge of the Good, just in case, but... I kind of want to, before I go, I want to just look at single player, new game. Game of the week, interesting. Nebuchadnezzar of Babylonia, Ashurbanipal of Assyria. Egypt is Hatshepsut. I thought it was going to be Cleopatra, but no, it's Hatshepsut. But why is it got to be a woman? Can I get Ramses III? All right, what's this? Random nation, Rome. Let's see here. You have Romulus. You have Cyrus the Great. Let's see here. Shrine of Har-Kashata, Shrine of Atar, Shrine of Anata, but they didn't change anything, just picked the Poseidon symbol. Shrine of Mithra, Persian paganism. Huh. Zoroastrianism wasn't the first religion of the Persians. I actually wonder, which Achaemenid ruler you adopted Zoroastrianism as the state religion? It's already central to Persian culture. So I asked the wrong question. Families. The Arsacid. Wait a second. I think those guys are supposed to be the Parthians who came after the Achaemenid dynasty was completely destroyed. Mirhanid family. The Sassanid. Those are guys who didn't come about until 200 AD. And the Achaemenid family. So this is the family. So honestly, yeah. All right, you're picking the big names of Persian throughout history, even though they're not chronologically in line. I just want to pick what's next. All right, put the good random map, pre-made map, archipelago, arid, coastal rain basin, continent, desert, disjunction, donut, hardwood forest, highlands, inlands, lakes and gulfs, Mediterranean, diverse landscapes of coastal plains, mountainous regions, and islands surrounded by nearby landlocked sea. Multiple continents, 2 to 3 continents, map size, large, event level, few events to normal, moderate, the standard event rates, advanced setup, tribal strength, normal, small penalty, none, AI aggression, normal, AI development, fledgling. Does that make me fledgling? The strong, prosperity, thriving, abundant. What's this? Areas invade from distant lands. Air player plays on this level. Sufficient? Is my starting? Barbarians only. Tribes only. Default AI dynasties. Have default AI dynasties instead of a random one. Sure. Characters mortality standard turn scale years versus semesters. Each turn of semester. Guess that drags the game out a little bit longer. Event level, moderate, absolute cognatic. Succession gender, absolute cognatic. Genders inherit equally, agnatic. Males inherit before females. What's ennatic? Only females descendants can inherit. Ignatic, females inherit before males. Agnatic, only male descendants can inherit. Let's pick that. Succession or primogeniture, lateral dynastic. Oldest direct line from the founder inherits. I'll do primogeniture. No characters. Characters fantasy removed from the game. Allow negative cognomens. With negative legacy. Interesting. Role-playing. No pop-up help when making narrative choices for events. I'm still new, so I want to keep that. Points victory, time victory, alliance victory. Join victory by having a national alliance with the winner. That's cheap. No, not going to win by that. Random map, pre-made map, Canada. Map size, large. If I'm going to do that, I guess maybe it's like... Oh, did it auto? I swear it was at 4 before. Let's see here. Balanced starting resources. You have access to important resources like horses and iron. I always appreciate that. City spacing... Medium, Cities are further apart. Tight. Medium. Resource density, medium. Extreme terrain, either. Tribal lands. Random. Starting player location. Coastal, inland, anywhere. Continent, multiple continents. Game rules. Force march unlimited. Double fatigue. Cannot move more than double their fatigue limit. Disabled. Units cannot move past their fatigue limit. Lock save, no undo. Lock player options. Randomize families. Randomize the class of families. Sage, artisan. Random tech tree. No starting techs. Random improvements. Randomize the unique improvements for no. Show spending pending critical hits. Competitive mode. Collection of dollars intended to improve multiplayer balance. No. One city challenge. Allow city raising to. I like that, having that option, so I don't have to. DLC and mods. Select mods. Reset random seed on reload. I just want to start game and see what it like. What do you get? And then I'll call it a night. I need to make lunch for tomorrow, or prep lunch. Persia in the old world. You are Cyrus the Great, the king of kings and ruler of Persia. Name a king upon your father's death. You have had to fight for independence from your rulers to whom your ancestors paid tribute, even seizing the throne from your grandfather Astyages, the schemer, the last king of Media. Oh, yeah, that's right, because the Achaemenids overthrew the Medians. You are positioned to lead your people into the dangers and opportunities of the old world. The existing civilization of the old world do not yet know the strength and splendor of Persia or Iran Shah, but they will learn. Select your settler and found the capital city. You'll decide if family manages your capital city. Let's found the capital. Might as well found the capital as the Achaemenids. Statesman. All right. Oh, and there's already barbarians, and is that a city site? I thought it said city state. I'm just realizing now that the tribes thing is like the city states thing, except they're more than just city states. All right, that's interesting. Hold on. What do we got on the tech tree? What do I start out? We start with ironworking, trapping, administration. Oh, we're gonna need a fucking worker, so let's get to work on that. I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to call it a night. So